following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Welcome back in for another afternoon matchup. This one will be the Brookfield Academy. I can't remember what they were. The Blue Knights? Blue Knights? Yes, the Blue Knights of Brookfield Academy taking on the Lions of Lomira, their second game of the day for both these teams. Lomira picked up a victory against Cambria Friesland on a walk-off hit. Brookfield Academy fell 5-0 to Waukesha North over there, who will take on Cambria Friesland in the other game, the end of the day. I'm gonna need that there, brother. How much you have left?
We got 2 names left. Hopefully they don't get in the game.
Okay. McKenna Best will lead things off and pitch today for the Blue Knights of Brookfield Academy. Julia Van Bogart at shortstop, batting second. Elizabeth Wilson will play first and bat third. Riley Bodor will play third base and bat fourth. Lila Mason will bat fifth and play center field. Hallie Arvold will play second base and bat second. Gianna Jekyll will play right field and bat seventh. Layla Erickson will play left field and bat eighth. And Isabel Rush will round things out with the catching today for the Knights of Brookfield Academy. Blue Knights. Gotta make sure I put the Blue Knights in there. Rush doing the catching today. The Blue Knights of Brookfield Academy. Don't see them very often, ever really much on Jeff's live streams at all. Very rare to see them. Another day where we get another Lions starting lineup. I wonder how different it shall be in this one. Really not different at all. Seems to be almost as normal as possible. Wind picking up once again. Galen Tisdale, Haley Casperi, and McKenna Casper, the extras today in this one. Gossner will start and play short per usual. At third base will be Brianna Free. Isabel Westfall will do the catching. Lily Christian will do the pitching and bat fourth. Eleanor Collies in right field will be batting fifth in the lineup. Thomas in center field batting a sixth. The DP, Addie Benke, batting for the left fielder, Riley Warner. And Callie Stagger will be playing first base and batting eighth. Doing Playing second base and batting ninth will be Kennedy Gable to round things out for Lomira. And Gage, this Lomira team picked up a big-time victory against a very good pitcher in their last game. And they'll go with Lily Christian to start this one, who was fantastic in relief. I mean, it wasn't like Casperia was really bad. She was great as well.
So she was also very, very good.
All-time pitching performance from both teams in that game.
Yeah, it was very impressive stuff. Excited to see how this one goes today in the second half for Lomira.
Yeah, it was a completely different game, I thought, in that first game. I mean, than what we've seen out of Lomira. We've seen a lot of tight games, but the timely hitting, but they were shut down by a very good pitcher from Gabrielle Friesland. That's a team to watch out for in the lower division, again, because Enya Heller's so good that she can win them a lot of games if they can just play to run.
Yeah,
they just
absolutely.
need to play one run. That's all they need to do. Just get one run across, and it's a whole different ball game. And this Brookfield Academy team, we have yet to see them today. They fell to Waukesha North 5-0 over there on the South Diamond, or the Middle Diamond as they call it. Going to take a short break. Lily Christian ready to get to work from the North Diamond here at the Lomira Athletic Complex. Back after this on RP&J Live.
Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old rig to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Welcome in for Game 2 here in Lomira. It'll be McKenna Best, the pitcher, to lead things off for the Blue Knights. Brookfield Academy, Lily Christian, who had a ton of strikeouts in relief in that first game, will go back to work. Once again, looking to pick up some more strikeouts. First pitch of Game 2 here in Lomira is fouled off. And again, no flinch from Jacob over there. That one was real close. He don't care. Nope. He's locked in. Man, we talked about how the weather seemed like it was going to be a problem today. Wrong. It has been fantastic today.
It's a little windy.
Little windy, but I mean, I think the wind is kind of cooling it down a little bit. The sun beating on the back's a little warm. 1-1 quickly to McKenna Best. This Brookfield Academy team 11-6 on the season. If I remember correctly, I think 11-7 now. That one smoked to first. Stagger knocks it down, steps on the bag. She almost caught it originally, but Best went the other way with it. Doesn't matter. Lomira picks up the first out on a great defensive play by Callie Stagger.
Yeah, that one's going to hurt the hand a little bit. That one, I think she caught it like right in the palm and then subsequently dropped it and then picked it up again. For Lomira, Westfall's behind the plate. Stagger makes the play at first there. You saw her. Up the middle will be Gable and Gossner. At the hot corner will be Brianna Frey. In the outfield, from left to right, it'll be Warner, Thomas, and Colise.
Julia Van Bogart in for Brookfield Academy. First pitch was a strike. That one hit towards second base. Gable ranges over, makes the play. 2 down quickly. Nice play by Kennedy Gable, ranging to her right to make that one. Left-handed second baseman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot.
No.
Two down. Elizabeth Wilson steps in. First pitch misses away. 1-0. What you got going on, Gage?
Pitch count. What do you got? 5?
6.
6. So I did miss one.
I went in there for a strike. 1-1. So if this gets to a 2-strike count, what you do is you just add a foul ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's how we do it. 2-0 Elizabeth Wilson steps in. First pitch misses away. 1-0. What you got going on, Gage?
Pitch count. What do you got? 5? 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99 There's no I made a mistake button.
No, well, there is. You can hit the redo button,
Yeah,
the undo button. But the 1-1 up, 2-1. Actually, what do you got for pitches?
I had 7. So 2-strike count, hit the foul ball button.
So now you got 9. You should have 9.
Yeah. Perfect. Now
There we go.
we're all even.
2-2 with 2 down. Lily Christian trying to pick up a strikeout here.
That dust is starting to get in
Yeah.
the eyes a little bit.
Yeah, the wind really decided it wanted to pick up here. The 2-2 got her. Woo! Strikeout for Christian. They go down in order in this first half inning. We head to the bottom of the first. Lomira due up as always to lead things off will be Trista Gossner.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun.
Back here in Lomira, it'll be Gossner to lead things off. The Knights are officially 11-7 after falling in their last game. It's a good game, good teams here. Some really good teams here.
Yeah.
Got that Waukesha North team over there taking on Cambria Friesland, and you heller back to work over there. First pitch to Gossner, misses up from McKenna Best. It's 1-0. Behind the plate, Isabel Rush today. Over at first is Elizabeth Wilson. Helly Arvold at second. Van Bogart at short. Boder at third. Pitch in there for a strike to Gossner. Erickson, Mason, Jekyll in the outfield from left to right.
Yeah, flipped the umpires.
Yep.
For the second round here in Lomira. That's a strike on Trista Gossner. It'll be 1-2 here.
Right on the outside corner, nice pitch. Again, pitch, same thing that Heller did, pitch around the slap hitter. Got her to chase up and away. A strikeout early for McKenna Best, and the noon whistle makes its appearance here in Lomira. Nice and loud. Everybody loves that.
Oh, yeah.
That'll bring up Brianna Free, the third baseman today. Pitch up and in, and it gets to the backstop. Ball 1.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely noon here in Lomira.
That's loud. 1-0. That one's up to Free, 2-0.
It's also like
I guess living in the country.
noon 30, sorry.
Yeah, living in the country, we don't ever hear
Yeah,
this.
no.
I mean, we don't, there ain't nothing. I mean, the 2-0. Free attacks the 2-0, but fouls it away. 2-1 now, and Brianna Free. Again, hasn't had the season that she's probably wanted at times. Adding 211. Counts 2-1 between her and McKenna Best. That one up and in, 3-1. You're right, little awkward delivery from Best.
Yeah, stays up and then comes down, and the snap with the hand is also interesting.
That one roped into left by Free. Left fielder knocks it down. Brianna Free will take a hard turn, but will stop it first and picks up a one-out single. That'll bring up Isabel Westfall. Always dangerous for this Lomira team. Breather runner at first base. Best ready to get back to work. Umpire gives her the A-OK, and she's ready. That one hit off the hands. Going to be a tough play to get her at first. They'll just pick up the fielder's choice at second. Smart play to just go to second base, and the power hitting Lily Christian steps in. Doing the pitching in this one. Pitcher-pitcher matchup. Best versus Christian. First pitch, too high, 1-0. Westfall grounded into a fielder's choice. She's over at first. Lomira trying to put on an early run. They weren't able to score until the 7th inning. That went in there for a strike, 1-1. Almost.
Which also happened to be the game-winning run.
Yep. Walk-off. Winner in walk-off fashion. 1-1. Up. 2-1.
Few things in sports better, I think, than a
playoff or overtime winner in hockey. Overtime winner in hockey. I'll take that over a walk-off.
Remember, I said few things.
Yep, I just said I went to it quickly. That one missed inside. 2-1, 3-1. One of my favorite ones as a child was the 2010 Stanley Cup Finals. Patrick Kane along the wall, shimmy shake, goes in, shoots 5-hole and scores. Lily Christian hits it to third, gloved and thrown on to first in time. Nice play by Boder over there. Lomira gets one aboard on a hit from Brianna Free. Then Westfall hits into a fielder's choice. They strand one after one. Deadlocked at 0. Brookfield Academy yet to put up a run today. We'll see if they can get something going here in the top half of the second.
Area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new, up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, flooring.
Welcome back here to Lomira. The third baseman, Riley Boder, to lead things off for this Brookfield Academy Blue Knights team. 11-7 in the season. In there for a strike. Actually, this was one of the few teams that I was able to go into Game Changer, and they had all of their stats available.
How about that?
Yeah, I know, and can pull it up for you. Riley Boder leads them in all categories. A 511 OBP, or 541 OBP, 518 average, a 130, or 1.380 OPS, 839 slug. She's got 2 homers on the season, 10 doubles, 32 RBIs, and leads that category by a long shot, doubling everybody else in RBIs. The next closest person has 16. That's a pretty good stat right there.
Yeah, that might be all right.
1-2 now to Riley Boder. Christian trying to send her down and pick up back-to-back strikeouts. She ended the last inning with a strikeout. The 1-2 way outside, 2-2. 2-2. Full cleanup hitter for this Blue Knights team. That one fouled away. That ball was roped.
Yeah, that one was pieced up pretty good.
Somebody's window would have been bye-bye if that hit a car.
Yeah.
Just happened to hit the building. A lot of balls must get gashed up around here because they hit the building. The 2-2 again. That one low, 3-2.
It's a really good take from Boder.
Lila Mason, the center fielder, waits on deck. Change up, got her. Out in front was Boder. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lily Christian. See on that replay, hands, hips, head, everything out in front of that one on that changeup from Lily Christian. First pitch outside corner, a called strike, 0-1. Christian wants to work quickly, comes home, misses up. 1-1. Wind all of a sudden howling, and they should have watered the field in between games. The dust flying everywhere into the eyes. Fantastic so far. That one down, 2-1.
If you're wondering how it tastes, it does not taste good.
Fantastic, it tastes good.
Real crunchy.
A little extra crunch in the air today. 2-1, Delilah Mason. Like center field in this one. That one right through there for a called strike. Good spin on that one. A late cut from Christian makes it 2-2. Mason this season. I lost her. I had her in front of my face. Now I can't find her anymore. 2-2, too low. 3-2. Back-to-back full counts here. Ah, there she is. Batting .312 this season. Pitch miss low, ball 4. That'll bring up Hallie Arvold. Arvold having a pretty good campaign, batting .260 with a .611 OPS. Got 13 singles, not an extra base hit in her category all season.
It's a good hitters do, man. Put the ball in play.
Pitch high. 1-0. 13 singles and 13 strikeouts. So as many hits as strikeouts she has.
Christian could use one here.
Yeah, big time spot for a strikeout, the 1-0. Through there at the knees, 1-1. Nice pitch. That is a pitch that leads to a lot of ground balls.
Yeah.
Just where it is, the position of it, the spin on it. Always going to be tough for a batter to get a hold of that. 1-1. Right there again. Living on that outside corner. It's 1-2 down.
Done that all day today, too. It's not been like a here and there. It's been all outside corner. There hasn't been anything across the middle of the plate that's been competitive.
1-2. Hit on the ground. Stagger picks it up in foul territory. But I probably moved the runner over to second base as it was hitting a good spot where Mason would have been able to get to second base safely. Stays 1-2 though. Christian gets the strikeout looking. Beautiful pitch right there in the outside corner for her third strikeout of the day. In just 5 batters. Having a pretty good day again so far. Haley Kasperi actually started the last game the same way with 3 strikeouts and 5 batters, then 4 and 6. See if Christian goes there as well. The first pitch, a called strike, it's 0-1. Gianna Jaco playing right field today. Batting 217 on the season with 10 hits, one pair of them that are extra base. That one just missed 1-1. Mason the runner on first. Christian comes home, misses outside, 2-1. Really Christian pitcher that seems to try to paint the corners, so she picks up a lot of balls. She throws a lot of balls, makes a lot of sense. I mean, it is 13 balls, 18 strikes so far for her. The 2-1. Hit on the ground off the end of the bat. Stagger will take it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. So on a walk, they strand one over there at first base through 1.5, 0-0 here in Lomira. Lomira has 5, 6, 7 due up.
Kitchen and bath. We know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Reliable roofing contractor?
Back here at Lomira in this bottom half of the second inning, Eleanor Collies to lead things off. Collies had a double in that last game. She went 1 for 3 in that victory. Pitch misses away, 1-0. Best threw 15 pitches in that first inning. 7 balls, 8 strikes. Now starts off with a ball to Collies. That one finds the outside corner. It's 1-1.
Both teams pitching largely on that outside part of the plate like you'd mentioned earlier, Justin.
Yeah, make the girls go the other way. It's pretty simple to me. Make them have to hit it if you can put it there. 1-1, way up, 2-1. A 2-1 from Best. Down and away to Collies, and she's got herself in a good hitter's count. It's 3-1. Center fielder Tori Thomas waits on deck. The 3-1. Outside corner for a called strike to Collies. It's 3-2 now. Payoff pitch coming from McKenna Best. Up, ball 4. Missed high. Tried the changeup at the top of the zone. It was above everything. Collies draws the leadoff walk, and it brings up Tori Thomas playing center field today. Banky waits on deck. Meyer back-to-back innings with the base runner. Thomas squares the bunt, puts down a pretty good one right in front of the plate. Going to be a tough play at first. She beats it out. Bunt single for Tori Thomas.
Yeah, there's few spots that you could put that would be better than that one. That one was almost perfect. I mean, Tori Thomas lays down a beauty. Manufacturing runs here.
Brookfield's fans didn't seem to be a fan of that one, but it looked like she beat that by about a step and a half.
Yeah.
Banky squares the bunt. She lays down a really good one to third. They'll go to third, not in time. Now the bases will be loaded. Loader tried to go to third. It'll be a bunt single. And just like that, the bases are loaded with nobody out for Lomira, and it'll be the first baseman, Callie Stager. Big spot for Callie Stager. First pitch, top of the zone for a called strike from Best, 0-1. You need a strikeout. This is the time you need it if you're McKenna Best. You
strike out, weak contact.
Pop up.
Pop up.
Swing and a miss. Ball did not get far enough away from the catcher for Collies to come home. It's 0-2 quickly to Callie Stager. A little extra oomph on that one from Best. Gave out a grunt on the mound.
It's not the first one I've heard from her this afternoon.
The 0-2. Change up, goes through the 5-hole. The catcher, Collies comes home, flip, not in time. She's safe. They score on the wild pitch. The runners move up to second and third as well. Lions make it 1-0. Counts 1 and 2 to Callie Stager. Still 2 runners in scoring position. Stager fouls that one off.
Lomira not wait until the 7th to score in this one, Justin.
Nope. 2 and 2 now between Best and Stager, and it starts with a couple of good bunts, patience at the plate. Seems a different approach. The 2-2 popped up on the infield. First baseman not going to get to it, neither is the catcher. It falls in foul territory. Two and 2. Stager still battling at the plate here. Bottom of the order, and Kennedy Gable on deck. 2-2. Stager goes down swinging. Nice pitch by Best. Dropped it, but they tag her out for the drop third strike. Really wouldn't have mattered. She gave herself up. She was walking to the dugout. Here comes Kennedy Gable now. With 1 down. Work against McKenna Best.
Gable responsible for the walk-off in the last game.
A nice single to right field. Has 2 hits in that last game. Both of them are pretty hard hit. One straight to left field, one to right center. She skies this one on the infield. Is it going to get out of play? It does, just barely. Slipper's over there trying to question what we're talking about, but I think he doesn't know what he's talking about. The double was hit by Eleanor Collies in the last game. That one's smoked on the ground to short. They'll try to go to third and tag out the runner. They will, but the run will score. It's 2-0. That's a case of you hit the ball as hard as you possibly can or right at somebody.
She hit some rockets today. It's been all of the hard hits in today have come from the bat of Kennedy Gable.
100%. First pitch ball to Trista Gossner, the leadoff hitter for this Lions team in this second game. Swing and a miss on that one. 1-1. Gossner has had a rough day at the plate so far. A lot of strikeouts coming her way.
Yeah.
Runner goes on the ball, and easily in there was Kennedy Gable for the stolen base. Now runner in scoring position for for Trista Gossner, the left-hander, in a 2-1 count. Pitch right there in the outside corner. It's 2-2 now. And they've been pitching to that outside part of the plate against Gossner. Just hasn't been able to get there. 2-2 pitch. Away. 3-2. Meyer taking an early lead in this one, not messing around, having to wait to get to the later innings. Ball 4, Gossner draws the walk. A little bit of an excitement on that bat throw. I think she's excited to get on base for the first time today. That'll bring up the third baseman, Brianna Free, who roped a single to left in her first at-bat. Lions lead 2-0. 3 hits so far for them in this one. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Pitch gets away from the catcher. Runners move to second and third, and now runner in scoring position. 2 of them for. Oh, I clicked error. I was wondering what I was doing there. 1-0 way up, 2-0. To Brianna Free in a good spot here. Hitters count with 2 runners in scoring position against McKenna Best. The 2-0. Hit hard to second base, goes through the 5-hole to second baseman. Runner around third. It'll be a 2 RBI single for Brianna Free. It's 4-0. And just like that, Lomira is starting to blow this one open. Wouldn't even give that an error. That ball was hit way too hard. What do you think, Gage?
I don't know, man. It's the rule of if your glove can touch it, you can catch it, right? I'll be kind. We'll go single as well.
4-0 now. Pitch up. 1-0. Brianna Free starting off her day correctly with a pair of hits. Pitch to Westfall, clips the top of the zone. 1-1. Best just trying to get out of this inning. Sends that one right back up the middle, does Westfall. Goes underneath the glove of the second baseman. Free's going to keep heading to third. Throw coming to third. She kind of stumbles. She gets there, and the ball rolls to the fence. Westfall moves to second. Now, Gage on that one, I'm inclined to give an error.
Yeah, we'll go E4.
Because all she would have had to do is step on the bag. So now Lily Christian steps in with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 down. Rounded out in her first at-bat. Hits one through the 5-6 hole, makes its way through. It's a base hit. Around third is Westfall. It's a 2 RBI single. It's 6-0. Lomira is blowing things open here in the second inning.
Has to feel good after that last little drought of offense in the last game.
Now Eleanor Colley steps in. Colley's walked in her first at-bat, pitch in there for a strike. Actually, I believe that is for Lomira. Let me do my math correctly here. Yep, they have officially batted around. Colley's led off this inning. And she hits one off the inside of the bat towards short, and making the grab is Van Bogart. And finally getting out of this inning is Brookfield Academy. They've been hoping something would finally get popped up or something to get out of this one. Best gives up a 6th spot to Lomira, who had 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left aboard. Leads to a 6-0 lead after 2.
WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book.
What are you doing? Give me those things. He's trying to steal my sunglasses so I don't get the sand in my eyes anymore.
Oh, I don't want them in my eyes either.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want them in my eyes either. Lily Christian goes back to work, and she's been efficient so far. First pitch, a called strike in the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lions put up a 6 spot on just 4 hits in that last half inning. I don't know what he's saying.
He said we should be thankful we're not on the other diamond because that one's worse.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm sure it is. Swing and a miss. Erickson way late on that one. It's 0-2 now between her and Christian. Christian seems to be having her way with this Brookfield Academy lineup so far.
It's just continuing the dominance from last game.
Picks up a fourth strikeout, looking that time on the outside corner. Lily Christian locked in the circle in this second game. She was locked in the first game, but continues where she left off again. Brings up the bottom of the order and the catcher, Isabel Rush. Lions trying to get out of this quickly, get the bats back up and rolling. 4 hits in that last half inning, 5 total so far. Up and away on the first pitch to Isabel Rush. Wind really died in that first game, and now it's howling here in this second game. Thought about wearing shorts on the course. That ain't going to happen anymore. The 1-0, swing and a miss from Rush, 1-1.
I'm sure the slice is going to really play today, especially with the wind.
I don't have a slice.
You don't have a slice?
I don't have the baseball slice anymore. We got rid of that.
All right.
I'll
take your word for it.
We got rid of it. We did. Now, the problem is I hit the ball about 1,000,000 miles in the air. So my irons are going to look horrible. Or as Jacob would say, the irons.
He didn't like that one.
Got him shaking his head over there. God, he just makes it too easy for me over there is what he does. 1-2 between Christian and Isabel Rush. That one in the dirt. Pretty easy one to lay off of there. Makes it 2-2. This here, a fan of swinging at pitches that bounce a foot in front of the mound or the circle.
That's a good waste pitch.
Yeah. Trying to induce the chase. Makes the count 2-2. Top of the order in the pitcher, McKenna Best waits on deck. The 2-2 too low, 3-2.
That's a really tough take from Rush.
Yeah, that's just low. I mean, it is. It was low the entire way, and it's just a pitch where if you're Christian, you get that maybe about 2-3 inches higher. It may not be a called strike where it is 2-3 inches higher, but it's probably going to get a swing. Payoff pitch. She went around. Tried to check her swing. She knew it. Half swing, as Trevor Bauer would say, soared.
Yeah.
Another strikeout for Lily Christian.
No hitter for the Long Island Ducks here recently.
Yeah, he did have a no hitter for the Long Island in a 7-inning game.
Yeah. No hitters and no hitters.
No hitters and no hitter. Only had one base runner on too. He walked one guy.
Strike taken from Kenna Best. Did you see how that walk was induced?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
It's a tough way to lose a perfect game.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't consider that a perfect game. It's only 7 innings. Can't consider that a perfect game. I wouldn't. Mickey Mouse perfect game.
Just like the Mickey Mouse Cy Young.
Mickey Mouse Cy Young from 2020, 2021. That they say he got. Talk about a guy who was probably one of the most, at his point when he was in Cleveland, he was probably one of the best pitchers in baseball.
Oh, he won the Cy Young. That's what they
do. I know. But I'm saying, in general, just really seemed like he was at the top of his game, and Callie Steger makes a nice stab over there at first base, taps on the bag, and 3 up, 3 down they go. Lomira wants the bats up and rolling. It'll be Tori Thomas to lead things off after this.
Day and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. we're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function.
Tori Thomas to lead things off. She hit a bunt single in her last at-bat and swings over top of the first pitch from McKenna Best. It's 0-1. Best wants to try to get out of this one without giving up anything. She gave up 6 in that last half inning. Change up away, 1-1.
50th pitch for Best.
Look at Gage. Thomas slaps one to right. Right fielder comes in on it. It's going to fall in front of her and gets by her. Tori Thomas has got a ton of speed. She's going to round second. She'll head to third. It'll be a triple. A leadoff triple for the center fielder, Tori Thomas, and the Lions are back in business again.
Yeah, that was. I mean, as soon as it got under the glove of Gianna Jekyll out and right, it was just turn on the burners and
triple
go
all the way. It got
turn and burn.
The second it got underneath that outfielder's glove, it was always going to be a triple. First pitch up to Addie Banky, who had a bunt single in her last at-bat.
Lomira finds themselves in business here.
Once again, nobody out. Runner just 60 feet away trying to score again. That one runs inside, almost got Banky. Danced her way out of the way, makes the count 2-0. 6 hits, 6 runs for Lomira so far in this one. 2-0 from Best to Banky. High, 3-0. Callie Steger, the first baseman, waits on deck. Been a couple nice plays over at first base. A couple hot shots ripped at her so far. Banky draws a 4-pitch walk. Runners on the corners for the first baseman in Callie Steger.
And brings the force back into play. That's a walk you can afford here.
Steger was tagged out on a drop third strike in her last at-bat. Little Big X the plug.
Yeah.
I respect that. Steger rips one to left, and it's just way foul. Got underneath that one as well, but that ball was definitely hit off the sweet spot.
Yeah, if that one stays fair, that one has certainly a chance.
Just probably it was so high. The problem is the wind blowing in. If you're going to try to today, if you're going to hit one out, no, watch out, Jacob. That time he flinched. He got out of the way on that one. He wasn't a fan of that one.
Just moved the foot though.
Yeah,
not too much movement. Not too much movement.
Move the size 14s over there probably. Pitch up to Steger and just kind of trotting her way to second base is Addie Banky.
Definitely was looking to try and get picked off there.
Yep,
and,
just trying to get into that pickle.
Get in the pickle. Defensive indifference?
Yes, it is. Look at you. Look at you. 1-2 now to Callie Steger, who's in danger of going down via the strikeout for the second time today. Pops one to right field. It's hooking, and it's a foul ball. She puts it there. 2 runs are going to score.
Yeah,
that's a fair ball there. That is a 2-run single or double at every moment of the game. Kennedy Gable on deck. Best about to hit her 60th pitch of the day. Just the third inning. Change up away, 2-2. Stager working pretty good at bat here after falling down 1-2. Best going to work quickly, comes home. Stager hits one off the inside of the hands. It's going to fall in front of the shortstop. Banky kind of caught in between second and third. They're going to get her back to the bag. She's back safely. Throw goes away. Banky will move to third. It'll be runners on the corners. An RBI single for Callie Stager. 7-0 Lomira. Gage, this is a master class right now from the Lions. Base running, timely hitting. They're doing everything right.
They're doing everything right, indeed. Great job by coach as well to rally the troops for a second game here.
Stager just kind of walks to second base. Throw comes, not in time. Doing that so they can try to entice the runner or the catcher to throw and the runner to go home in Addie Banky. Gable at the plate, brought into a fielder's choice. Hits one off the end of the bat. Going to be a real tough play with her speed. And caught in a rundown as Banky. Throw comes home. They drop the ball. She's safe. 8-0.
8-0 indeed.
That was going to be a single all the way, I believe, in my opinion. I mean, Gable was going to beat that out. Shortstop and Julia Van Bogart probably should have just pocketed that. Tried to come home with it as they thought they had the runner in the rundown, and dropping the ball was the catcher. And Trista Gostner steps in, who walked and struck out so far today. First pitch in there for a strike. Gable makes her way to second in defensive indifference. 8-0 Lomira now. Pitch away from Best. 1-1. Snap throw to third, gets away, and Stager will score. 9-0. Error from the catcher. Staying put over there was Gable at second. That pitch misses, and the wild pitch, she'll move to third anyways. 9-0 Lomira here in the third, and still nobody out. They've scored 3 already. 3 hits already in this inning as well. The 2-0. Gostner flies one foul.
Staying in there that time was Gostner.
Yep, didn't slap on that one. Sometimes she will stay in there and swing. The 2-2 between her and Best. Hit on the ground to second base, staying down this time as Arvold and flips it to first base in time. But Gable scores from third, so an RBI. Finally getting that first out of the inning is Brookfield Academy. It's now 10-0. And Brianna Free steps in, who's got a pair of singles already in this one. Single and 2 RBIs. That pitch runs up and in. Got out of the way. Singled back up the middle and singled to left in her first at bat. Pitch inside, 2-0. The reason this Lomira team is as highly touted in the area in the regionals as they are. They're looking pretty good today. That one hit the second base. Staying down again is Arvold, and will flip it over the first in time to get out Brianna Free. That brings up Isabel Westfall. Reached on an error in her last at-bat. Reached twice today on a fielder's choice and an error so far in this second game. 2 down here. Got a Best. Been up 4 in this inning. First pitch for her runs inside again. 3 or 4 of them that have ran inside on some Lomira players in this one. The 1-0. skied towards the outfield. That's going to be a tough play as the wind's pushing it, and a nice catch at short by Van Bogart. That ball was probably hit to dead center on a normally day if it's not as windy as it is. It comes all the way back into the infield. Van Bogart makes the grab. The damage was done. Lomira puts up another big inning. They score 4. Another crooked number, as they would say in that one. They score 4 on 3 hits and 1 error. They leave nobody aboard. It's 10-0 after 3.
We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac.
Welcome back here to Lomira. It's 10-0 after 3. It'll be the 2-hole hitter and shortstop in Van Bogart, who made a nice play in that to end that last inning, and she she didn't move at first because she thought the ball was going to center field, and the wind just kept blowing it in, so she ranged over and made a nice snow cone catch to get out Isabel Westfall. Benke comes in to catch. Casper goes into right field. Those are your changes for Lomira. And Lily Christian, why not start off with a first pitch strike to Van Bogart. Wind really howling here now. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Pair of errors from Brookfield Academy in this one so far. Potted a couple runs off those errors. The 0-2. Away. 1-2. Mikey must not have an earpiece in, so she can't hear. The 1-2. Popped up, off the fence. Stays 1-2. Christian doing a pretty good job. We got the stop play for a second here as this Dust Bowl 2026 blowing around here is the sand. Dude, this is crazy. It's the Dust Bowl of 2026. They're going to go back to work. The 1-2 one more time, bounced in the dirt. Folks at home probably can't hear anything because of the way the wind's blowing. You can see it's the Dust Bowl of 2026 as it's flying around the infield here in Lomira. Gage just got his head down. I can taste all the sand in my mouth. Getting a little crunchy. The 2-2. Hit hard to second base. Gable boots it. It'll be a single for Van Bogart. I'm going to give him a single. Ball was hit hard. Bees around here now. Dude. Yeah, it's windy. And not much you can really do. You can try to cover your mic a little bit. That one fouled off. That's got car written all over it. Hit my car. Are you kidding me?
Did it actually?
I think it hit Stacy's car and then hit my car off the tire. Coach Clark's car over there. Unbelievable. I thought I parked in about the safest of spots. That one just missed. 1-1.
I figured with mine, if it gets hit, like, it can't get worse, right?
Yeah, I need my window to crack, honestly, probably more, so I just get a new one. It's not cracked enough for me to want to get a new one yet.
I think mine's definitely cracked where I should replace it, but...
Yeah. That one away. 2-1. Ugh. Really just tastes sand right now.
Oh, yeah.
A little extra crunch going on. Bees. Get away. 2-1. Up. 3-1. Christian struggling to find the zone in this at bat.
Yeah, it probably has something to do with the dust and the wind blowing around, too.
Probably don't want to leave anybody on base for Riley Bodar, who's up next. Nice pitch. Swings its way back to clip the outside corner and runs the count full. Nobody out. Runner on first base, and the cleanup hitter and leading in RBIs in every statistical offensive category is Riley Bodar, who sits on deck. Payoff pitch. Just missed up. A walk for Wilson. 2 runners on. For probably who you want up if you're a Blue Knights fan who's trying to get something going here in the top half of the 4th. Nobody out. Lily Christian in a little bit of a jam here. Not the jam that I like talking about.
No. Had to find something to get going here. Down 10 in the 4th.
Yep. I think it hit it square that time. A 1 changeup. Oder stays put on that one. It's 1-1. Single from Van Bogart, a walk from Elizabeth Wilson. 2 runners on with nobody out. Smoke to second. Nice play by Gable. Plays it on a hop and just go to third. Or go to first. It was always going to be a tough play ranging that way to spin and go to second base. Takes the fielder's choice. Runners on second and third now with 1 out. So now Lila Mason, who walked in her first at-bat, comes up. First pitch from Lily Christian. Finds the outside corner and makes it 0-1. Christian either needs a strikeout. This is a situation where you need that if you want to get out of this without giving anything up. It's a strikeout at this moment. The 0-1. Too low. 1-1.
Addison Benke doing a really, really good job behind the dish, too, for what it's worth here.
Yeah, has not played catcher much this season. For her, you have a catcher like Westfall, you may not see a ton of time behind the plate. They get her in as much as possible. She plays a little bit of first base when Lily Christian is pitching. She'll also do the designated player. Bat for the flex in the outfield and Riley Warner when she's in the outfield.
Got a great sticker on the back of her helmet, too. It reads, I Heart Umpires.
Oh, wow. 2-1. Just missed. 3-1. Umpires must love that.
I was going to say,
I can tell you, when I was catching, there was no sticker on the back of my helmet that said The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Runs it full. Nice pitch from Christian to attack Lila Mason there. I heard a heads up. That's a bad term. Payoff pitch. Got her. Big-time strikeout right there from Lily Christian when she needed it most. Folks at home, maybe some of you don't know my terms about heads up. Heads up is about the worst possible statement in the world. Because when there's a fly ball hit and it's out of play and you say heads up, what are you going to do? You're going to look up, right? What happens when the ball's falling right in your face? It's going to hit you right in the face. Hit you in there for a strike. To Allie Arvold, who struck out looking in her first at-bat. That's my rant of the day. Heads up. It comes every time I hear heads up. Never been a fan of it. The 0-1. In there for a strike. It's 0-2. Wilson at second base. Bogart at third. They're in danger of stranding 2 big-time runs at second and third with 2 down. They had them there with 1 out, and that one hit on the ground. Foul ball. Stager picks it up in foul territory. Good effort over there by the Brookfield Academy first base coach. He was ready to make the play.
You appreciate that quite a bit.
I appreciate the effort from the coaching staff when they try to make a play on those. I've seen a lot of poor efforts from some coaches over there this year. The 0-2. Got her. Chasing the rise ball. Another strikeout for Lily Christian. They strand 2 runners aboard on 1 hit. The Lions will come up with the heart of the order. 4, 5, 6 due up here in the bottom of the 4th.
Is sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation.
Welcome back here in Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. It'll be Kaylin Tisdale to lead things off for Lomira. She'll bat for Lily Christian. On deck will be McKenna Casper to bat for Eleanor Collies. Another good tune. Yeah, good walk-up song. We're really feeling it here. 10-0 through 3.5. What?
Couple of heaters.
Yeah, heaters. Oh, that's not what I think of that. When I hear heater, I think of something else. But
okay.
No, like you're on a heater. Get your head out of the gutter, Gage. First pitch to Tisdale. A little bit up. 1-0. Wind howling in here from the northwest today. Tisdale fouls that one off. 1-1. Thought Tisdale hit a walk-off earlier this season against Horicon. Walk-off run rule.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. Down 1-2. Chase one up the ladder. The 1-2. Tisdale hits it back to Best. Scoops and scores. Got her at first. Like that one?
Yeah.
Term? Yeah, scoop and score.
There you go.
1-3 put up. Nice play by McKenna Best. Brings up McKenna Casper. First pitch is up to her, 1-0. Kasperi will get in that bat as well for Tori Thomas. 1-0. Nice changeup right at the top of the zone. Casper just left it alone. It's 1-1. Best about to hit 80 pitches on the day. Pitch low and inside. There's your 80th pitch of the day. It's 2-1. When I looked, if I remember best, was the person who had the majority of the workload for this team. Yep, 64 innings on the season. That went up and in, 3-1 to McKenna Casper. 64 innings. The next person had 34 innings. Sees the bulk of the workload for this Brookfield Academy team. 3-1 up, ball 4. Casper draws a 5-pitch walk. And it'll bring up Haley Kasperi. We saw in that first game. Do the pitching, she was very good.
Everybody, you getting that bad. You getting that bad. You getting that bad. Everybody gets ABs here in Lomira.
Yep, gotta see the
Justin
flex.
You next?
No, I'm not gonna touch this.
No. All right.
No, I'm good. Should I bat left-handed?
No.
I can do it. Played hockey left-handed. Amphibious, as some would say.
Amphibious.
Yeah. Ambidextrous. It's always a classic joke.
That's a pretty.
I always forget what it's from that the joke comes from. There was a movie quote, and you know me, I love my movie quotes. I just can't remember which one it is. Kasperi late on that one from Best. She's down 0-2 quickly. Riley Warner going to get it at bat on deck. That one bounced in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Casper will move her way to second base. One and two. That one sent right back where it came from, gets its way into the outfield. Coming around third is McKenna Casper. Kasperi going to move to second base on the bobbled ball in center field. And a single and an RBI for Haley Kasperi. It's 11-0. Just like that, Lomira. 3 straight innings with runs for them. Wind howling now again. 11-0, and
They'll bring in Warner.
Warner to hit for the DP. If I can find her. She may not hit. I keep looking. I'm staring right at her. So Riley Warner steps in to hit. Watches one right through there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Best with one down. This runner at second base would actually end the game. And Kasperi going to make her way to third in the 0-2 count. Not a defensive indifference. That's a stolen base.
I was going to say.
That's a stolen
that's
base.
A stolen
Don't you
base.
worry, Gage. I got you. Pitch a ball to Riley Warner. 1 and 2 now. Callie Stanger on deck for Lomira. Warner flies one out of play. Going to hit the top of the building.
Roll over.
Did it make its way over?
Yep.
Thought it might have been a little too low where it came back down. Here's the 1-2 to Riley Warner. Chases the rise ball and got her. So Callie Stanger will step in, playing first base in this one. She struck out on a drop, third strike, and hang on, the Dust Bowl of 2026 is back.
Hold on to your equipment.
Catcher drops the first pitch, but it was a strike anyways. It's 0-1. To Callie Stanger. Off the end of the bat, foul ball, down 0-2. Meyer with 9 hits in this one. Hitting has really not been the problem today. They had 7 hits in that game in the first game against Enya Heller. The 0-2. Way up, gets by the catcher, and Kasperi will stay put. Wants Stanger to get this at bat.
Good teammate move.
Yep. That's probably a coaching move. Good teammate move, but it probably starts with the coaching move. 1-2 stagger, pops one up. Second baseman makes the grab. We will head to the 5th inning. It's 11-0 Lomira. 2 runs needed from Brookfield Academy to stay alive.
Family owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
7-8-9 due up for the Academy of Brookfield. It'll be Gianna Jekyll, Layla Erickson, and Isabel Rush. If there's no pinch hitters, there doesn't seem to be. We will see Tori Thomas in the circle in this one. Kennedy Gable moves to center field. Isabel Westfall comes out of the dugout. Not to catch, to play second base. Why would Tori Thomas throw slow?
No.
As expected. A plethora of pitchers here in Lomira. The 1-0 chasing that high fastball is Jekyll, 1-1. I think all I can taste in my lips is sand.
Yeah, those sunglasses are doing you numbers right now.
They are. They're great.
I'm struggling.
That's why you always bring the sunglasses. Thomas misses high. It's 2-1, especially here, because a lot of times the field doesn't get wet enough or damp enough where the sand is not getting blown around. Doesn't help that there's Mach 100 winds out there. Nice pitch by Thomas on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Real long delivery,
yeah.
Tori Thomas compared to other people. Arms really outstretched.
Yeah, I was going to say, stays open the entire way.
The 2-2. Got her. Drop third strike, and Benke will tag her out. Nice pitch by Tori Thomas right there. And I'll bring up Layla Erickson. Playing left field today. Struck out in her first at-bat. Watches one split the plate for the first pitch strike. It's 0-1. Right down Main Street. The 0-1 pitch from Tori Thomas. Way high. Myra with 9 hits in this one, just 1. And folks at home, if you really wanted to be a real scorer, you could have said that was an error on Kennedy Gable. Then they'd still be hitless, would the Knights of Brookfield Academy. Or the Blue Knights, actually, of Brookfield Academy. The 2-1 from Torrey Thomas. Popped him up in foul territory. Will hit the top of the concession stand.
Or not.
It did. It kicked right
Yeah.
after it hit it. Yeah. Come on.
Couldn't hear it. And then I thought we would hear
You
a
can't
bigger
hear
bang.
anything because it's a 95-mile-an-hour winds today. That's what it feels like, at least. The 2-2 from Thomas to Erickson. Winds and fires in the dirt. 3-2. On deck, the bottom of the order, and I think we'll see the person who was put in for the catcher will bat. Payoff pitch from Thomas. Just missed inside. Ball 4. Erickson draws the walk.
Isabella Rush.
Nope, it'll be the catcher now.
Okay.
Ella Gauger.
Gauger.
We're going French here. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Played with a lot of Frenchies in my career. First pitch from Thomas. Right at the knees. A nice pitch. Real tough pitch to swing at if you're Gauger. Top of the order, and McKenna Best on deck with one down. The 0-1. Same pitch, 0-2. Went right back to the well, did Torrey Thomas on that one. In a hole quickly is El Gauger. The 0-2. Inside, gets away from Benke. Erickson got a late break on it. Benke will just hold on to it. One and two, runner on second base. Thomas trying to pick up that second out of the inning. 1-2.
That one right back towards us.
I moved a lot.
Yeah,
that one made me all kinds of nervous back here. Benke coming up slowly. Might have got her hand a little bit. Gonna try to throw one. Seems to be all right. Don't know if that caught her free hand on the foul tip.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not gone are the days where the catcher keeps his hand behind his back.
Yeah.
That's gone. I mean, it doesn't exist anymore. I thought it was smart. I mean, you never really got hit, but I never kept it behind my back either. I always tucked it behind my back leg.
Yeah.
You leave it too free, stuff like that happens. Still 1-2 between Gauger and Torrey Thomas. That one in the dirt, gets away from Benke. Erickson going to move to third. Counts 2-2.
Could use a punch out here if you're Lomira.
Yeah, I mean, that run doesn't matter too much, but it does a little bit. Swing and a miss. There's your punchy right there. 2 strikeouts since entering for Torrey Thomas. Both of them swinging. And the top of the order in pitcher McKenna Best. Last hopes here for the Blue Knights of Brookfield Academy. Lomira trying to improve to 2-0 on the day and pick up 2 big victories for them. First pitch from Thomas in the dirt. I do see now why Benke's free hand got hit. Gage, I'll let you watch and see if you can pick it up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Grounded to Westfall. Flip to first. That'll do it. Lions win this one by via the run rule in 5. 11-0 off of 9 hits. Short break. We'll come back. We'll talk about it here on RP and JLS.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and custom.
Welcome into the post-game show here on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams. Lomira picks up 2 wins here today, a 1-0 walk-off win in the first game against Cambria Friesland, and a big-time 11-0 victory in the second one against Brookfield Academy. Gage, why don't we talk about this Lomira team? I mean, we can go individuals if we really wanted to, but a team as a whole.
Yeah.
Up and down the lineup, it was fantastic.
It was phenomenal today. I mean, there's got to be a lot of grit to be able to play an entire, I would say, a 7-inning game in which you're going to play all 7 innings, like have to fight for all 7 innings, a 1-0 win on a walk-off, and then to come back and run rule your opponent in the next game shows a lot of grit, and I'm very impressed by what I saw today with this Lomira softball team. This is my first time seeing them, so very impressed with what I saw today between Hallie Casper and
Lily Christian.
Thank
Even
you.
Tori Thomas at the end.
Tori Thomas at the end too. I mean, I was blown away by their pitching all day. I have not seen pitching that good this season from the games that I've done. Not I would say like a very minor drop off, if any, between the multiple pitchers, which I think is the make of a great team. This program is very impressive.
Yeah, and they're young, too. I mean, they just have the 3 seniors. Yes, all 3 seniors are impactful with Kasperi, Collis, and Gostner. I mean, those are 3 major seniors. It's not like they have 3 seniors that, might see the field a couple of times. Like, they are 3 seniors that are in their starting lineup every single game. Whether, even if Kasperi's not pitching, a lot of times she'll be the DP. She will bat. And this Lomira team is really poised for a deep postseason run at the moment.
Yeah, exactly, and especially with the multiple pitchers too. I think like if you're able to pitch, I know it's not 3-game series, right? But in baseball, if you have 3 pitchers that can get the job done in terms of starters, you're in a really good spot. If you can have 3 pitchers in a 7-inning game in a postseason spot, if you're going to face that,
and they have 4
of them. Yep. They have 4 that, there's not a drop-off between them.
And that's a big thing. And, I mean, Kasperi is 100% the starter. She will be the starter when it comes playoff time here in Lomira. And right now it's looking like Lomira's going to get a 1 seed, too. Like, they will be the 1 seed. They'll get that first-round bye. And lo and behold, they'll probably have to see WLA, most likely at some point. And probably have to see Laconia at some point. Just something that kind of seems to happen. And this team, they seem to play these teams in the regional every single year, but Lomira picks up a big-time victory, pair of big-time victories in this one, and once again, we see another victory in Lomira. I mean, I feel like I'm here every time they win. They win all the time. I don't think they have yet to lose at home this season. That is one thing that is, I mean, you don't lose at home, you're not going to lose a lot of games.
Exactly.
But that being said, their chance at home is going to be a good one, and it's coming on Thursday, and that's where the Flyweight Conference lead. The pretty much outright Flyweight Conference champion will be decided on Thursday between Campbellsport and Lomira here. Cool day on Thursday for us on Jeff's live streams as well. We get to call a game from Miller Park. I'm not going to call it American Family Field. I'm not going to do it. It's Miller Park as CWC and Ripon will play each other. Brewer game comes first. And then the nightcap of the Tigers of Ripon and the Crusaders of Central Wisconsin Christian. But I'll be here. Gage, I think you'll be here with me, right?
Will I be here with you on
I
Thursday?
think so, yeah. I think that's what we
okay.
I maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember what was what. I thought that was discussed between Jeff and I. We're going to get our schedule all wrapped up and decided what we got coming this week. But that was a game we made sure that we had on the docket.
Yeah, for sure.
It's such a big game. It means so much in this time of year, and we wanted to make sure it was on the docket. I'm going to bite the bullet and not get the call to Ripon CWC game, and I'll be here instead. But it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a good week again here on JLS and RP. We starting to wrap up our softballs and baseball season. The only two full weeks left of the softball regular season. 1 full week, I guess. Next week, because playoffs start on the 21st, actually. 1 full week left of the softball season, and baseball, a couple of weeks left. As we always do, we wrap up with a prayer here on Jeff's live streams. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a beautiful day for softball and baseball, even if it was a little bit windy here. Prayers go out to Julie and Jeff as they go through Julie's surgery, and they have a funeral today for a close family friend's grandmother that used to play hockey with as well. Prayers also go out to Jeremy up at Generations Lanes as they had a kitchen fire as well, so hopefully everything is good up there. Want to make sure that you watch over everybody as they make their way homes. A couple nice travel from Cambria, Friesland. That's about a 50-minute drive from here, as well as going over to Brookfield Academy and Waukesha North as they travel home. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Gage Runty, Jacob Haney here from Lomira. The Lions pick up a pair of victories, and big-time victories to improve once again. Only 2 losses on the season, one coming to Mineral Point, who is a highly ranked team, and Campbellsport, who's a highly ranked team in a division above. Thank you, everybody. God bless, and have a great night. We will see you on Monday for some baseball and softball action here on JLS and RP.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto, Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump, All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty, Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville, Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements, Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,